morning, guys. It is Beth from Healthy Habits, and I had a question in reference to how I kept the weight off for so long and what are some tricks or how did I do it. I just wanted to address this video to that question, and I guess the best way I can answer that is to when you are going on a quote diet or trying to lose weight, always keep in mind that when you're making choices, that these are choices that you can do for the rest of your life. So if you are going to go on the Atkins diet, say, or Weight Watchers, or whatever method you may choose, is that something that you're going to be able to do, from day to day? I'm still getting a glare in my glasses. Sorry. Day to day for the rest of your life. Like, I guess a good example would be like with me with the pop. Giving up the pop, is that something I could do for the rest of my life? It was really difficult for me at first, so I found something to substitute the pop, which was the green tea, that tasted good to me, that I could substitute that so that I could have something sweet, but yet something that's good for me to make that lifestyle change. The other thing that I did continuously is I make sure that I drink my water. That is something that is, I think, very important. And the other trick that I use is if I feel hungry a lot of times, or if I'm craving something, I try to drink a glass of water beforehand, so that I don't go and overdo whatever it is, or that I hopefully will get to see if it's basically hunger or if it is indeed thirst. Because a lot of times when you think you're hungry, it's actually that you're thirsty, that your body is dehydrated. So that would be another thing that helped me keep the weight off. The third thing, I would say there's basically three things. But number one is to make sure that it's something you can do for a lifetime. Number two is to drink the water to make sure that it's indeed, if it's dehydration or if it is that you are truly hungry. And number three would be to move, to keep active in any way you can. Be it with me, I know I like the elliptical. I've been doing the elliptical for a long time. But now I'm finding other things that I really enjoy, like kayaking, something that you really enjoy and is a great exercise. So now I'm trying to find different things besides just the elliptical that'll keep me moving, that I enjoy. So those would be the three main points that I would say to focus on anytime you're trying to make a lifestyle change or anytime you're trying to lose weight. You're not losing weight just to go from there's never a finish line per se. It's something that's going to be for the rest of your life. So if you start a diet thinking that I'm just going to do a diet for a year, or I'm just going to do a diet for, like with our class, is 12 weeks, and then once it's over, then I'm going to go back to my old ways, you're going to end up gaining that weight plus some, if you look at it in that perspective. You have to look at it as a lifestyle change. You have to look at it as something that you're going to do forever. Or another thing I found that I love is gardening. It's amazing on how many calories you'll burn gardening. So it's something that's productive because I'm growing something that's organic, that I can eat, that is much healthier for me than any processed food. And I know what's going into my garden. So I know that I'm not putting a whole bunch of chemicals in my foods. So, I mean, there's so many things that you can do to move and to keep active that you will find that you enjoy. Just sit back and try to think of things that you want to do or that might interest you, and go for it and enjoy it. I would say, too, the best way to keep the weight off also is to reflect on how you got to where you are at. Try to sit down and just take a few moments and try to think of what your habits are, what made you get to where you were at. Um, with me, I sat back and I realized that I drank way too much pop. I probably drank a 2 liter Mountain Dew a day at least. Um, B was the fact that I didn't eat breakfast, I didn't eat lunch, and I didn't eat dinner. And then I came home and I just chowed because I was so hungry, basically just drinking pop all day long. And then I would crash, and like I said, then I would be really hungry. So I sat back and assessed what my habits were and what got me to where I was. So you really, and everybody's different. I don't know. You might be a fast food addict. You might be just that you're too sedentary, that you just don't, move enough. I can't say what is going on in your life as far as what may cause you to gain weight. Or it might be that you're just eating too much sugar and carbohydrates, which is spiking your blood sugar and then making that just go right into your fat reserves. That happens to a lot of people, especially in America. With our American lifestyles and diets. I mean, everything's made with sugar and carbs, and that combination just spikes our blood sugar and makes it go right to the fat reserve. Um, and it might be just as simple as that, you just have to cut back on your sugar and your carbs a little bit. But again, just take baby steps, just one step at a time, get rid of the pop first. Work on that for several weeks. You'll lose weight just from doing that. If you just take pop, if pop is one of your major things. Then work on taking a little bit of the fast food out, replacing it with foods that you make from home, is going to make a huge difference in your lifestyle change. But again, it has to be a lifestyle change. It has to be something that you're going to be willing to do. With me, what I do is I just bake, or I actually grill my chicken like 3 days in advance, and then I package it up in baggies, in 4-gram baggies, and I just take that to work, put it in my salad, and I have my salad ready to go. And then with my Walden Farms, or I make pre-make fish or whatever I may pre-make. But it's something, again, I'm not going to McDonald's or I'm not going to Burger King. I am making my salad and eating that at work versus going and spending, $7 or $5 or whatever on all carbohydrates and sugars. That's going to just, like I said, spike that blood sugar up, and then it's going to go all into fat. So it has to be something you're willing to do. And if you're not in that place, then you're going to end up gaining the weight right back. So again, just make one simple, healthy lifestyle change at a time, and you will get there. But it has to be something that you like. Like with me, I like chicken. I love salads. So for me, that was the go-to meal for me. Now you may be different, but find that healthy meal that you can make in advance, or you can have at your disposal to snack on. Don't snack on potato chips, snack on nuts. Nuts are much healthy for you, a handful of nuts. Or edamame is a great snack, or an apple, or something that's more natural versus something that is man-made and processed. That is going to make a huge difference in your life. If you have any questions, make sure that you make a comment below, or you can private message me. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions and help you out if you are having any difficulties with losing weight. I'm on here to pay it forward. I've lost, like I said, 150 pounds and kept it off for 3 years. And now I just am paying it forward to help others do the same and to live a healthy and happy lifestyle. Bye.